4 reasons why most entrepreneurs fail, especially in the sole proprietorship and service-oriented business like salespeople. This is for you. This is Dr. Spencer Coaches. Today I'm going to talk to you about why entrepreneurs fail, especially small businesses, sole proprietors, whether you're a service-oriented business like a psychologist, a physical trainer, personal trainer, or you're providing some type of therapy, or you're a salesperson like an insurance salesperson, like life insurance salesperson, or real estate salesperson. This is for you, for small business owners and entrepreneurs. So I own a small business as a chiropractor and holistic health center, and I've experienced trials and tribulations as most entrepreneurs do. You know what I'm talking about. And I know the hustle. I know the marketing game. I know the community connection. I know the sales process. I know the closing process. And I'm not saying I'm a Mr. Know-It-All. I'm just saying I can relate to these issues, which is why it's important to me to share with you my understanding of what made me successful and also understanding what made me fail. So I know the two sides of the coin. I know what to apply and what has made my business succeed, earning $250,000 in my second year and 6 figures my first year. And so that's why I want to share this with you, because I love entrepreneurs. I love to connect with other entrepreneurs. And that's why I just love this community, why I want to help you guys out here. So number 1 is deflecting. This is what I see in a lot of real estate agents and salespeople is this deflecting. Now, if you talk to somebody who's always deflecting, giving you excuses, never being authentic, never being accountable, what kind of impression does that leave you? If you're deflecting to your clients, to your customers, to your patients, how are they going to view you? Think of the impact that that has upon their lives and their ability to trust you. Your integrity is on the line. Without integrity, nothing works. If you are not who you say you are, if you don't do what you're saying you can do, how can anybody trust you? This is about trust. You got to earn the trust of your clients, of your community. So that kind of character can turn people off. And what you may hear is, I'll get back to you. They just may never show up to your office again. And you could be contacting them, hey, is everything okay? Did you look over the policy? Are we making progress on the therapy? Is my personal training helping? Are we getting gains? And they just never get back to you because they see this character flaw that you can't be trusted because you're constantly deflecting. Constant deflection is a sign of a person who does not hold himself accountable or herself accountable, which means if you're not taking responsibility, you don't really care about the client. Number 2, denial. I've seen this in a lot of massage therapists that work for me and personal trainers whom I have helped, is a denial of their skill set. I don't need to learn anything. I know everything already. All I need is my certification. Why aren't people showing up on my doorstep? It doesn't work that way. You can't be in denial of what you know already or what you don't know in this case. You know, when I graduated chiropractor school, I was all about wanting to help people. I was so passionate about helping people heal naturally without drugs and medicine. And when I got hired by a chiropractor, he said to me, Dr. Howe, the difference between a salesperson and a doctor is a doctor cares about people. A salesperson, yeah, you're enthusiastic. You're going to get all this positive energy. And that's why I hired you, Dr. Howe. But without the ability to express caring and you do care about people, you didn't go through that whole schooling, pay $250,000 and sit through a 4,000 question national board exam because you don't care about people. So we got to get it out of you, Dr. Howe. And that's what he worked on primarily, because that's the bonding experience. In other words, I had to learn more effective communication. And that's what really launched my practice in just connecting and bonding and letting my clients and my patients know that I care before they even start care. That's a skill. Now, that's just me. I mean, there's other skills that we all know about as bookkeeping, accounting, prospecting, marketing, networking, things like that, as every business needs to learn. And if you're in denial of these skills, of these activities, of these duties and responsibilities, you're never going to grow your business. If you refuse to learn to network and think that the people in your personal life that you already know is supposed to just deliver clients to you, well, that's a form of denial. And if you're living in denial, you're never going to learn anything because you're not being aware of what it takes to actually succeed. And this is a really huge problem I see in many services, massage therapists, personal trainers, even psychologists, even other chiropractors, even life insurance agents. I've befriended one and I asked him, do you care about your team? And he gave me the runaround. He was deflecting, number one, deflection. He never gave me a straight answer. And it told me he doesn't care about his own team, the people that work for him. Would you want to work for someone who doesn't care about you? Would you want to go to a therapist or a personal trainer or deal with anybody as a mentor who doesn't care about you? No, nobody would. And if you're in denial about that, how are you ever going to learn? Number three, that leads into selfishness. I see this in a lot of real estate agents and life insurance agents, more than service providers like personal trainers and psychologists and other healthcare practitioners. Salespeople, you have, and even in any service, you got the best idea. You have God's greatest gift to humanity, but you're just about you. You just want to make money off people. You know, this is what happened with the life insurance agent that I talked to. All he talked about was getting people under his team to, all I got to do is find this one person who networks and signs people up and I get to collect checks. That's all he cared about, was making money off of his own crew, using them for paychecks, in other words. If you're selfish and you're just going to use people to make money from. I talked to a real estate agent. Do you actually care about your clients? Do you care about them having a home to raise a family in? Or do you only care about making commission? It's all about the commission for you, isn't it? That's why your clients don't call you back. That's why you can't make a close, because you're making it all about you and your money and your commission. See, that selfishness comes across to your clients. They get that you don't care about them, that you only see them as a dollar sign. You've all walked into that store where they talk to you, like they ask you, what do you want? I'm just looking. Well, then get out. If you're not going to buy anything, don't come in here. You follow what I'm saying? If you're treated like a number, if you're treated like a resource, like an ATM machine, you're not going to want to interact with that person. So if you're a salesperson and you treat your clients like all they are is a future commission check, they're not going to want to have you as their real estate agent, as your buyer's agent or your seller's agent. There's a huge problem for a lot of real estate agents. They go out and expect everyone just to buy a home and they get commissions on. They're in denial of having to network, having to talk to people. No, I don't need to do that. People should just knock on my door. I don't need to learn those skills. The fourth one, poor communication. If you can't bond, say you do care, say your heart is in the right place, you do care, and you do have a great service that you can provide. If you can't communicate that effectively, then no one's going to sign up for your business. Not only your demeanor, but your ability to effectively convey the value of what you can do for them and what your client gets out of it. More importantly, people who come to you, whether they're shopping around for life insurance policy or buying a home or getting under chiropractic care or receiving personal training, if you can't convey the benefits to them of what they can get out of it, as well as the losses if they don't sign up for care, they're not going to be interested in what you have to offer, even if you have $1 million, even if you're giving away gold. You go ahead and give away gold. You're going to see what's the catch. Nobody just gives away gold. What's the catch? What's in it? What do I got to do? You're going to, people become suspicious of somebody who has a great offer, but doesn't connect that offer to what's going on in their life. Finding out what their problem is, what their challenges are, what the impact if those challenges and problems continue, what's going to happen a year, 2 years, 5 years down the road, what's the impact it's going to have on their family if they don't get the care, if they don't sign up, if they don't find a home, if they continue to pay this outrageous rent, or if they die and their children are left with nothing, or if their health goes downhill, what's the ramification? And you have to communicate that effectively and then tie in how your service fixes that or cures that. Like you've been having anxiety for so long. What's the impact that it's having? Think about that. Is your life you're ever going to experience fulfillment and satisfaction if you continue to have this anxiety and these panic attacks? Well, I can help you with this anxiety. Or what's going to happen if you don't find a home? You're going to be paying rent, and then your ability to save money is going to be compromised. You're not going to be able to raise a family in that one-bedroom apartment. It's going to get real crowded in there. I can help you find a home. What would it be like if you were going to have a home, see yourself in this fantastic home, or buy this life insurance policy knowing that your children have something when you're gone, something that they can fall, creating a legacy for them. Or, what if your health goes downhill? What's the impact it's going to have on your job and your family? How does the situation get worse over time, and how the service that you provide improves the quality of life and takes that problem away, and connect your service to their vision. This is the ability that a great closer has in a sales process. This is the sales process. So your ability to bond with people is connecting with their pain and demonstrating that you have the sincere desire to help by caring about that particular problem that they have. Look, you're experiencing being overweight, and what you're experiencing is high blood pressure and feeling tired all the time. And now you feel you're not good looking, your self-worth is going down, and you can't find a date anymore because you don't believe in yourself because your confidence is going down. Understanding the negative ramifications and saying, well, what if your life, you lost that weight and you gained a better physique and you're able to fulfill this workout plan? What's that going to do for confidence? And because you're more confident, I can help you with that. And offer the services that you provide in connection to curing their problem by understanding their problem to begin with. That's a secret to the sales process. That's how you create value. And you don't have any inkling of selfishness, because once you're selfish about it, the client is going to pick up on that and know that, well, you're just kind of a dollar sign for them. And nobody likes being used for their money. Let's just be frank here. Now, if you have some type of trauma in your life, this is going to make it difficult to bond with people, because you're going to be in a constant state of hypervigilance. You're going to be in a constant state of being suspicious. You're going to be in a constant state of being self-conscious, worrying about what other people think of you, because you want to feel like you belong. And then you start to make it about you to fulfill some emotional need by connecting with your clients and using them for this interaction to fulfill an emotional need, to feel significant, and to get validation. That's very common. I see this in salespeople all the time. Within their voice, it's accept me, like me, acknowledge me, validate me. And it's like, well, why isn't that what your mom or dad's supposed to do? Like, why is it by buying your life insurance policy you feel validated? You follow what I'm saying? If I buy your home, it's not about my experience, it's about your validation. Why would I want to buy a home from you when it's all about you? It's not about me, the client. When you're dealing with clients, it's all about making it all about them. and your ability to serve their need, their desire. And you're that perfect person. I can't say perfect person, but let's just say your service is what's going to really meet their needs and give to them what they want. That's how you connect your services to your clients. The ability to communicate that is really your ability to empathize. The more you empathize and then demonstrate your expertise, people trust an expert. They want an expert. Whether you're a life insurance rep, a real estate rep, you got to know mortgage rates, you got to know the escrow process, you got to know down payment process, life insurance. You got to be able to explain these life insurance policies, the benefits, whether it's a term life, whether it's universal life. You know, if you're a psychologist, you need to understand the importance of coming in on a regular basis, understand the importance of having somebody to talk to. You know, whatever, personal trainer, you got to demonstrate your expertise to build trust. And any entrepreneur, you know, service-oriented business, salesperson, therapist, service provider, you got to build trust to know, like, and trust you. Without that know, like, and trust, they're not going to do business with you. This is Dr. Spencer Coaches. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and leave a comment below. I do coach entrepreneurs who are experiencing challenges in their business. I coach you to become more effective communicators, to increase your sales, and help you clear this emotional block, whatever's going on in you, so you can experience the fulfillment, the satisfaction, the freedom, and the abundance you truly desire. Thank you so much for listening. I sure hope that helps. Thank you.